Hi, my name is Francisco Saez. This is English 110, Project 3. My title for it is Uncovering the Iceberg, and my professor's name is Dr. Mary Beth Harris. Okay, so the story begins when at Panama, I talked to my friend who was at Purdue. He he did engineering, so I talked to him to see how the culture is different and everything, and all the classes, but specifically engineering class because I was taking an engineering major. So I talked to him, and he told me that it was a team class, but his team didn't rely on him much. He didn't have enough confidence to work in that team. So yeah, he told me it was a really bad experience. Um, that affected what I thought about the class at the beginning before even coming to Purdue. So yeah, I was already with a bad mentality. Um, then when I came here, I had a bad perspective. But I still like the first 2 weeks of class. I noticed some people that didn't talk. Seriously, didn't talk to each other and things like that. Also, I had a bad perspective because of my friends who took computer science or physics, because those are some team assignments. Like they have team assignments, and they didn't tell me um some good things about it as well. So I already had a bad mentality starting even the class, and that is uh, what I had when I began the class. So then I got my team. I I didn't talk to them that much at the beginning, but then um, we were so introverted that we cannot talk to each other that much. But then, um, in the English 110 class, we we were taught about the cultural differences, the zones of comfort, which are this. It says that it are the comfort zone, growth, learning zone, and panic zone, and all of that was so true to me that I decided to go in a growth learning zone in that class and start learning about them, to try to get along with them and be my friends and rely on each other more when it comes to that class. And then I was taught about the cultural iceberg, which is the iceberg. It's majority underwater, and that's like the culture you don't know until you know them well. So I started to talk about them to see what was the culture about and all of that, and everything clicked. We we had conversations that lasted a lot. We could rely on each other because we started talking, develop confidence in each other, and all of that. Um, so we started talking. We started working on the things more easily. We we started getting a grasp of what the engineering class was and what the teacher wanted, like communication between ourselves, and to work on the assignments and all that to get along. So we got along, we worked, we got better at the engineering class, and that's the most important thing about this this story. So yeah, so Liam. Okay, so my team was Liam and Ricardo Bardales, Liam Chen and Ricardo. So Liam, he's such an intelligent student. Like it's amazing. Um, and he plays the piano. He's an incredible person. In China, they do a lot of things. He's an only child. Ricardo, he talks Spanish. He has a Honduran father, so he knows Spanish a bit. He speaks it, and then we began to know each other. We started developing confidence. We developed a friendship. So yeah, I was able I was able to recognize their culture, and by that, recognize them as well, like as people. So everything clicked, and that was because of the cultural iceberg that it helped a lot. So we dived underwater. We knew each other then at the end of the semester that I do as this project. I really appreciate how the cultural iceberg help us all like know each other, know the cultures, know everything about each other, and come in and go on and rely on people more international students or more people from different countries instead of just talking to the ones you know how to talk to. So yeah, the cultural iceberg like really shocked me, the difference that we had, and now like all of that is separated because we already surpassed that, and like got to know each other very well because of the iceberg. We know about the culture of every other country, eh, and we know that whenever the situation comes again, it will just be like it was. And I'm sure that if Andres, my friend from Panama, who is a sophomore, um, if him would have like know about the cultural iceberg and try to go talk to people, not just about engineering but about their lives, they would click, and the experience would have been so different for him, like it was for mine. And just like the difference at the beginning, we couldn't talk to each other. Then we started like I started trying to develop a friendship by talking about them and knowing their culture. uh, because of the growth zone, I started to talking to them, and the cultural iceberg that I knew that we have differences and I wanted to settle them down. And then we became like friends, and we're friends. We're deciding on taking the engineering 132 class together to see if we get into the same team. And we're friends. We talk to each other. We helped a lot at each other at the class. So I really appreciate what the iceberg did to me and comfort zones because it has developed something I didn't have before.